double game achievement?
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 5 objects before we try anything.
Are the 5 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
Okay. So she's not vulnerable to psychology, but she's not immune either. So psychology and manipulation both work on her as like average. Okay.
Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
Of course. He sounds like he's plotting something. Okay. So I've got that, which might end up in a confrontation if Mortimer's in his study.
An exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
This is the book in which you left your correspondence with Duchess Hillsborough, isn't it?
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see.
Okay.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
Okay. Dates? Is that just the 11916466?
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. All right.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them, though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6466.
Okay. Oh, I didn't need to spend agility because I had. Well, whatever. Okay. Can equip 3, huh? Okay. Wow. Okay, anyway. Emma Hillsborough was immune to manipulation. And Emma was the one behind us, because that's the one I kept talking to. So Emily was the one who was shot and killed. So Emma was the one by us, was not Emily. See, and that's what I thought. Because Emily, no. I thought it was the reverse. Yep. So I got it wrong. Damn. So Emma was next to us. Well, okay. It is what it is. Not much I can do about it now.
A Bazant.
Oh, I thought there was a... couple of coins. I don't know, though. I mean, is that a bad thing or not? I don't know. Was Emily really ever on our side? She tried to manipulate us. Or maybe she didn't. I don't know.
Golden elixir.
Let's see. I don't know. I'm not happy with either of them being shot. The thing is, though, if we would have identified Emily properly, Would Emily have not shot Emma? So then both sisters would be alive? I don't know. I feel like one of them was going to die no matter what, but I don't know for sure.
Famous cross of Claymont III. Perfect.
Okay.
And one key found.
And one key found. Body slam, headshot, suplex, fireman's carry, amazing, kick butt, defeat everybody in the universe. Seems like a little too excited about that.
Chromalite water will give me a little reprieve.
Organon. Okay. So another book to equip later. Key with an occult air symbol. I guess that's it. Wait. Yeah, this is the right way. To make sure I'm not going back to Sarah. Be like, whoopsies, that's wrong. Alright. So, the nails are in the office. Suppose that maybe is the first place I want to go. Maybe. I don't know for sure, but we'll go with that. Find my way out of the maze. Find my way out of the maze. I am so amazing. Question is, the servant's gonna be on my ass? Am I even gonna be able to get up there? Don't know. I want up here was. Yeah, so left, go out, and then go up the stairs, I think, right? And then... Yeah. So I want to do that if I can. Wait, there's also... Alright, let's go up to a study, if we can. Gather some Devil's Thorn while I can, since I used several. Finally used them. Was never using them before, and now I actually used them. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Oh, still? That sucks. I kind of feel like even still, and I don't know in reality, but I kind of feel like even still, Emily surviving probably is better. Because Emily was not part of the Golden Order. Emma was. Emma knew the risks, so Emma assumed she would get killed or whatever at some point anyway. Whereas, plus, like you mentioned earlier, right? If Emma died at the hands of Sarah, why in the crapping was Emma alive again? Yeah, that's very troublesome. Okay, so I'm going to go to the right and then up the stairs. Okay, let's see if he's here or not. That'd be funny if they suddenly, to sneak, give you a mechanic where you have to frickin'... Wait, where? Oh, I opened it with this, right? Yeah.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
Yeah, you assume.
If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
Hope nobody comes while I'm doing this. I'm just saying. Now you've got Mortimer comes into his office and you're like, how the frick do I get out of here? Without being found out. I want... In here, I want nails that are in the... Oh, he might also have a thing. Or there might be...
The conference might be focused on the United States,
Oh,
but
stop.
Mortimer has an eye everywhere.
Okay, that's not what I wasn't
Which is
trying to look
not
at the
very
maps.
reassuring if he really is a demon.
That's true. I was looking for... I thought it was maybe something I hadn't noticed before. Another Devil's Thorn.
It's locked.
Still. Okay. In the back room here. Yeah. What was this again?
Weaknesses of the Human Psyche by Gilhelm Trimor.
What? Oh, I guess because it's in linguistics, but instead of saying analyze the book, analyser le livre. For those who don't speak French, that's analyze the book, but okay.
Gilhelm Trimor. Trimor. An anagram of Mortimer. Wow. Arrogant enough to publish writings on mental control in full view of everyone. I wonder who he's writing for.
Oh. That's possible. Yeah, I mean, you don't know what all they've put into the game, right? All right, let's see. I feel like there was something in here I was not able to open before, wasn't there? Maybe.
Feathers. Pigeons, probably.
I want the nails, but...
Who could Mortimer have locked in there?
I thought there was maybe something like a box that I'd not opened before, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like these are all letters. Okay. Well, let's get the nails. Let's get the crap out of here.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for. I noticed they were old and rusty, but I hadn't noticed these traces of... Could that be blood? Is it really the relic of the Holy Cross? I can hardly believe it.
How long would the blood exist? Wouldn't it rot and then turn to, or not rot, but like dry up and then turn to dust over time? I feel like maybe that's not actually a thing, but I don't know. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? This box.
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. What on earth could that be?
We don't know. Even with linguistics level 2 and with occultism level 2, we don't know what that is. Interesting. Very well. I have to hide really fast. I try to get out of here. I feel like I might need to escape out a way different than the way I came in, but I don't know for sure. Pretty sure I've looked at everything else and taken everything else.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
There's nobody here. You don't notice anything. There's nobody. Let me leave with nobody discovering me. Okay. So we got the cross, got the nails. I need an armillary sphere somewhere. Small armillary sphere. I don't know where I'm going to find that. Might be in the same room as the artifact room. I'm thinking probably no, but it could be. Alright, so I'm trying to go now. I mean, there's the tower room. Maybe I get the tower, hit the tower room now, and then I'm just downstairs for the other two things. The tower room is right here.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters.
Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
I have 4 of these.
If you want my opinion, a servant must have burnt some old papers. That's all.
Why, of course. You very nearly made me think that you were trying to hide something, Louis. No, I'm sure there must be other hidden messages.
He won't let go. He's going to work his way back to the Bible if he continues.
Okay, so Washington is immune. Hang on a second. Okay. So, Emma is immune to, what did we say, manipulation? Oops, hang on, let me do it this way. Yeah. Emma is immune to manipulation. Okay. Washington is immune. What did we just say? To manipulation also. Yep. All right.
Hey, look, there.
No, I don't see anything.
Come, Louis, look. Someone's clearly drawn a 4 in the dust. I have a clue.
I better take the Bible before he works his way back to it.
Oh. Where was the Bible? It was in here, wasn't it?
The Bible's still there.
Yeah, you'd think so, yeah. Yeah, it would be cool, huh? Yeah, map room, I mean, would be cool. I was planning on using Golden Elixir anyway, but I wanted to see if I could, or I wanted to potentially, even though it cost me an extra effort point, I wanted to try manipulation in the off chance, because I didn't know, obviously, in the off chance he ended up being immune, so that if I got hit by that, I could cure both. And so it worked out that way, but I didn't know he was immune, of course.
Hey, look, there.
No, I don't see anything.
Come, Louis, look. Someone's clearly drawn a 4 in the dust. I have a clue.
He's going to be disappointed when he sees the Bible's disappeared.
Oh, so I don't just stick with him? So I wonder am I just leaving then? Isn't that going to look suspicious?
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Nothing in the bookshelf here? No. I don't see anything else in here, and he just talks. So unless I leave and then he does so I think I just leave at this point. It doesn't look like I can interact with anything else to get like another object or anything. And I talk further with Washington and he doesn't say anything. So I guess. Okay. Alright, so we have the Bible. We need the exegesis of Judas. So the Bible of Judas, basically. And then an armillary sphere somewhere. Wherever that is. Let's see. So go down there. Yeah. Yeah, and if I wouldn't have run into anything else in the conversation where he's immune or anything, then I would just use it after the conversation was over. But or if there was something where suddenly it would be a huge number of points or something. So these both go upstairs. These go down toward the docks. Yeah, I need to get over here, right? And then go through here. So I want to actually head to the right. And if I can, just go through. Any spheres in here? Anything that looks like a sphere maybe that I could grab from this council room? Also, it's possible more stuff has opened up or new stuff has appeared or something since I was here before. Oh.
Devil's Thorn.
No, 4 of those. Okay, that's where I started, so just the middle here, potentially. Make sure I didn't miss behind one of these. Okay, and then nothing in the middle. Looks like no. Okay, so I want to go left. Continue through. I don't see anything in here. Yeah. Too friggin' big, right? Keep going back and forth, consult it, go back, consult it, go back, consult it, go back. Like she had said.
Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
Napoleon probably don't want to talk to him. Trying not to talk to people, right? If I can help it. Yeah, so I just basically want to go through here, I think. I guess technically speaking, I don't know that I don't want to talk to Napoleon, but I mean, I don't want people asking questions while I'm trying to find this stuff, right? I figure probably best to just steer clear of that if possible. There's also... Who is that? Is that Godoy? Yeah. I think it's this next room is... Oh, it's this one that I want. Wait, is it? No, because this is the fireplace. What's the room that I wanted? It's through the library. Dining hall. Oh, it's the portrait gallery. It's where I freaking already was. God dang it. So we don't keep loading a whole bunch of areas. I'm just going to go around. Gosh dang it. I want over here. That was stupid of me. Alright. Try this again. But we'll go... Why did that bring me down? Seriously? Whatever, we'll just go through these. Okay, so now I'm here again. Oh, no, I have to go through one more door. Right here. Alright, now... It was the portrait gallery I wanted, not the other one. For some reason I was thinking it was the other room.
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one?
I would have thought up in Mortimer's office, but I didn't see anything up there like that. So maybe there's one
Right.
back here.
Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
Okay, she looks at him. Incorrect. She needs to look at that. This needs to be pointing toward Medusa. Oh, actually he's facing Medusa, isn't he? He's already facing this way. And so light here, goes in her eyes. So I need to turn her to face the other way, basically.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
Swivel. Toward the shield.
Open sesame.
Don't say it out loud, you idiot. Like, if people are around, they'll hear you, moron.
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend. So that's Pandora's box? An urn? Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why. Never mind. Now it's too late.
I am so worried
that's
somebody's
the
gonna come.
exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise, he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
So I would have thought it'd be one of these artifacts, maybe. The armillary, but maybe not. There's the wreath of Caesar, or whatever you call it. This like royal crest thing.
Amber crystals.
Maybe not. Wait, what about the center? Can I go to the center? Can I not even get to the center? I can't even get to the center. Okay. Just checking. It's great. Well, where the heck am I gonna find? I don't know. But I've already looked at everything in here. Nothing in here. far as I could tell, nothing in here looks like that. Not to mention that's awfully close to the big one.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Is there one out in the gardens, maybe? Like by one of the heroes or something?
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
I don't see it in here. Giant one here. If there's anything in the garden, maybe. Yeah, maybe Piaggi. I don't know. Really not sure at this point. I don't recall. See, I must have just not realized it was going to be a thing, and so not really noticed it before, because I don't remember seeing it anywhere. But if it was going to be Piaggi's room or something, you'd think I could get into it, right? But I haven't been able to enter his room. Because that first night or whatever, I could have searched it, and I didn't. And then from there... I don't think it's out here, but I figured I should check just since I was already by it. Also, it's unlikely it would be lying on the ground or something, but again, since I technically don't know, let's search all this stuff just in case, even in the unlikely event. But we've come full circle, and still no. So it's not out here. This will go. Should normally probably not leave your wine goblets. right next to the open piano top so that it could topple into the strings and potentially damage the piano, but you know, whatever, I guess. Back there, or just go up the stairs. Yeah, I guess let's try the Piaggi's room. I don't know. Assuming Piaggi is not in his room. That is true. Yeah, it's a good point. He might have it anyway. Piaggi is... Where is he? Wait, what? Which one's Piaggi's room? Tower room? Peru, Bonaparte. Emma's now, instead of Emily. Riche. Washington, Adams, I think his room is here, but I might still be able to get it. Okay, so after I come around the corner, it's going to be the first, and that's basically straight, yeah. Okay, so after I come around the corner on the far end. Going to be on the left here, a door, which I still can't access. Still don't know what's there. And the next one's Piaggi's, I think. Yeah. I can go in his room at least. I don't believe I've been in his room yet, so let's... Yeah, he probably has one. That's probably why it's unlocked. Whereas before it was not. Oh, he's there though. I go in here without him questioning me. I might have to question him to get it, too. Hard to say.
Amber crystals.
The Lying Girl by Boucher. Here's a painting of mischievous eroticism. I wonder what Piaggi must think of this.
It's another one of Mortimer's jokes, all the nudity and stuff in here. Giving Piaggi a hard time. Mortimer's such a jerk. It's funny.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Still not seeing. I wonder if I have to ask him and have a confrontation.
Venus and Cupid with a Satyr by
And
Correggio.
pass the
Innocence,
confrontation to get
indiscretion,
it.
and lechery. Giuseppe must love that.
Yeah, lechery. I'm sure he loves that. I mean, for whatever else he is, I feel like Giuseppe, unless he's a demon, of course, but otherwise, Giuseppe probably is like still morally like, yeah, you're gross and stuff.
Torquemada. Quite the contrast. Wow. The fanatical priest who created the Inquisition sends shivers down the spine.
I looked all those things up there, right? So yeah, I think it's talk to him. Well, there's that one letter too, but we have more episodes too, so I could always come in here another time when he's not at the window.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
My dear Giuseppe, poor health forbids me from joining you. Please thank Sir Gregory for his invitation to Lord Mortimer's. I'm convinced you'll be able to strengthen our agreements. Please tell Sir Gregory that his enterprise concerning our friend, Cardinal Bishop Chiaramonti, is following its course. I place my trust in you. May God bless you and give you protection. SS Giovanni Angelico Braschi.
So if we might as well not bother him, I'm not seeing. Did I miss it? Did one of you guys see?
Satan summoning his legions. This is rather surprising for the decoration of a cardinal's room.
Is it though? Is it actually surprising? I feel like it's probably not actually surprising.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
I'm not bothering him. You see that when I pass by him, but I'm a few feet away, so anyway. Yeah, did I miss it? Unless I missed it, it's not in here. Oh, there's that I can reach.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Some Carmelite water.
Destruction of the Temple of Jerusalem by Francesco Hayez. The Roman destruction by Titus and his army. What violence!
Qu'est-ce qu'une violence? I wouldn't be qu'est-ce qu'une, it'd be qu'est-ce qu'une violence?
His Holiness Pope Pius VI by Pompeo Petoni. This should help Piaggio feel at home.
Yeah. But until you get to the bedroom, almost everything is fine. Well, that's actually, those two are, that one's actually the only one that's fine. That one's the Inquisition. That one's like sacking Jerusalem. That one is Satan summoning his legions. And then you go in his room and it's a bunch of lewd stuff. So yeah, that's great. Oh yeah, Volner's dead anyway, so I could go into his room also. Where's Volner is... Von Volner's over there. Godoy is the left couple. Let's go to the left couple first. See if there's anything in Godoy's room. I feel like you might be right with Volner, von Volner. I don't know though, but I feel like you might be correct because that would make sense with astrology and stuff. Godoy should not be in here. I think he's still downstairs staring at the fire or whatever, right? I guess we'll find out for sure, but I think so.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
And now I am full on Devil's Thorn again. don't. I don't think there's anything in here. Or here, honestly. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, let's try Von Vulner's room, maybe. Well, I think he died tonight, so I don't know that anybody's noticed it yet. It's possible they just figured Von Vulner was in his room. Okay. There, and then all the way to the end. Because keep in mind, I believe it was just earlier today, like in game terms, that it was this same day that Peru tried to kill himself. We talked him down, and then that same night I think we found Von Vulner dead. So... here we go.
An armillary sphere. Perfect.
Good
That
call.
will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
He's dead. So no. He most certainly will not notice it. Peru's room was that way. Yeah, so to the right. He's dead over there. What was this? Did I look at this before? Oh.
Golden elixir.
Just one, I guess I was missing before. Okay. Go back this way, see if I can go through Peru's room. I may or may not be able to. Oh, is that Peru? Yeah, they're watching him. But Napoleon was down below. Maybe I can go through Napoleon's room. No, I mean, I can't see how it would have been. He had like a white beard and stuff. Yeah, the body's gone now. Disposed of, maybe. I can't go through either way, though. Alright, well. I probably should have just gone through Peru's room on the way out from Emily's. Emma's. Whoever the frick. Emma's. Anyway, alright, let's see if we can make it back out. Opposite side of where I need to be for that. Let's do this again. I mean, if somebody wants to clip that and show, like, you know, kind of pause over, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, to me, it looked like it was Volner. His head was slightly to the side, so you can see, like, a white beard. His clothing looked kind of like the French military-ish. So, yeah. I guess with him dead, there's less of a chance of him noticing it now that it's missing, right? This way like this. Here. Back. Through. And down. Okay, Mother. I have them.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
Okay.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed one nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert one to choose a town, one to choose a chapter, and one to choose a verse.
And she did Bethlehem. And what did she say it was?
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed
chapter
one
2.
nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
Alright.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas. Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes. Chapter 5, verse 2. Now, there is at Jerusalem, by the sheep market, a pool, which is called, in the Hebrew tongue, Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of the blind, halting, and withered, waiting for the moving of the water. Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed, and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath.
It's not Bethlehem, clearly, because she tried that.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
Don't think that's right.
Chapter 24, verse 3.
Oops.
Jesus rose from the
Let's read
dead
again. I
on the
didn't mean to do
14th of
that.
Nisan,
Sorry.
3793, in Nazareth.
Sorry.
He appeared with a halo above his head. Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar,
what?
3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes.
No. Okay. Don't want that. I do this, and I do this one.
Chapter 14, verse 22. On the 7th of Nisan, 3793, Jesus shared his Last Supper in the Cenacle in Jerusalem. Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Taveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash. Chapter 3, verse 18. He that believeth in him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
I don't know.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Alright. There's nothing to do with that.
The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
We'll have to trust her. You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N-R-I. Nothing more. Why, of course, they're part of the initials I-N-R-I that you can find on the cross of Jesus at his crucifixion. Mortimer deliberately set a trap by showing the birth of Christ, then maybe the solution is the contrary. The death of Christ in that case? Yes, it's definitely a representation of the birth of Christ, but some of the details have flaked away. I can't see any other clues. One thing is for sure, this enigma deals with the life of Jesus, like my mother said. It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category. Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals. These towns have one thing in common. They're all related to the life and death of Jesus. For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ. Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
What was the town? The Hills Golgotha. What's the other one?
Chapter 7, verse 11. Jesus went to Nain. Chapter 7, verse 11. And it came to pass the day after that he went into a city called Nain, and many of his disciples went with him, and many people.
Yeah, it's the crucifixion.
Chapter 19,
Say the city here?
verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
What was
Chapter
this one
3,
again?
verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash.
This is
Chapter 3, verse 18.
baptism?
He that believeth in him is not
No, it's just
condemned,
preaching.
but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
So no, 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 no. No. That's where he grew up, not where he died. We did that one. That one looks like no also. So this one maybe? Let's see. No. I mean, it doesn't match.
Chapter 14, verse 22. On the 7th of Nisan, 3793,
That's the last
Jesus
supper,
shared his Last Supper in the Cenacle in Jerusalem.
which is obviously not. So not Jerusalem. Is it maybe this one? Lanuvium?
Chapter 2, verse 2.
No.
Publius Sulpicius Quirinius was born in Lanuvium.
Oh, wait, what? Okay.
Chapter 2, verse 2. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria.
So this is, let's see, this is the baptism. This is... what is
Chapter
this?
5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame
Right.
on the 8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes.
So, okay. So Abu Ghosh, no. Right? Bethesda, no. Bethlehem, no. Jordan, no. Lanuvium, no. This is the Last Supper. Jerusalem, no. I thought we did name.
Chapter 7, verse 11. Jesus went to Nain. Chapter 7, verse 11. And it came to pass the day after that he went into a
Yeah.
city called Nain, and many of his disciples went with him, and many people.
Alright, well, okay, let's... We can look on there. I think it doesn't have to be in here, maybe. We can look on there, and maybe we will get details like Golgotha or something. Is it one of the towns? Okay. So, I was going to say maybe we'll just see it on there. Okay, so now I want to look in my notes for the dates you said, right? So... Isn't this the one we need? Why can't I not access this? Oh, right click to consult the notes. Right. Okay. Correspondence of Dates. Oh. Alright, let's look at this one more time. Write down the actual date that's on here. Sorry. I'm getting it. I'll get it, I promise. Oh. Whoops. Themes. Research.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
Okay, I wrote it down. Alright. Leave, consult. So the 8th of Nisan is 26 March 33. Okay. So, needs to be Golgotha. Yeah, sorry. I noticed after I was like, oh yeah, I just do that. Okay. So, let's go over here. There we go. This is almost as nerve-wracking as the whole, do I put my hand on the thing and maybe get poisoned or not? Okay. Golgotha. Yep. And then 19 Roman. $17 Arabic.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
Try connecting the theme, see if it goes all the way. We analyze the fresco. Clearly the crucifixion is what's portrayed behind there. We looked in the Bible and the exegesis, and they both reference Golgotha on Golgotha and chapter 19 verse 17.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels. This wheel contains several symbols made up of one or two figures and one letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
Okay.
There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. I think I can make out each one of the icons apart from the one covered in blood. Going clockwise from the one I just mentioned, we have the halo that represents the resurrection. The waves represent the baptism of Jesus. It's more difficult to identify the next one. Maybe a crib, and in that case it's surely linked to the birth of Christ. The red herring that my mother followed. Then, the symbol represents the crown of thorns that Jesus wore during his crucifixion. The dove also represents the baptism. Certainly another red herring. Then comes the symbol of the Trinity. And finally,
The candle that must stand for the Last Supper.
Now, given the difference between the number of icons and the number of towns, I think that only one path connects all the wheels with one another. Let's try to connect the theme I've chosen with the rest. This wheel represents the different moons. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful.
The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon, so, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent.
Okay, let me see. So, looking from here, I want... if possible, I think I would want to line up Golgotha to the Wreath of Thorns, or Crown of Thorns, whatever, and then that to, let's do this again, 3793, 8 Nisan converted to 6 Rajab. So maybe 6R? Is there a 6R? No. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, we have 26 March. On the left is 26M. I'm going to assume that's 26 March, which is the one we want. That was the date that matched up with the year given in the exegesis. So 26M. Okay, and then we want something bad, which I assume is supposed to be the crucifixion. So that's going to be the full moon. Not full moon. The whatever you call it. The dark moon, I'll call it. I don't know what you're supposed to call it. I don't remember. Okay. So that. And is that the last one? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's it. So how do I manipulate them now? How do I move them? Those are the correct spots. I don't know how I manipulate these, though. No. I think the nails are in the right spot, so it's not that. I don't want to just put in my hand. Do I manipulate them first? Okay, let's... It's 6 Rajab.
Sixth of Rajab, 611, Waxing Crescent.
It's the Waxing Crescent? Maybe it wasn't the moon I was thinking of, then maybe it's a different one that was supposed to... Maybe it's the consequence of the... So Waxing Crescent is the one. Which means...
The moon shadow moves from west to east.
Okay. I mean, do I need to stick my hand in and then rotate it? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Stick my hand in and then rotate it. You think? All right, here we go. Actually, I'm going to analyze the moons one more time just to double check what it was saying about the wheels. Moons.
The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon, so going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent.
Waxing Crescent, yeah. So it's that one. Okay. So how do I move stuff in the correct direction? That's, I guess, the thing. I need to know how I rotate them so that I can line them up, right? I'm supposed to line them up somehow. But I don't know. Oh, use this? I see. Use this. Right. Okay. So, we go from Golgotha down here. Okay. I want to turn the Wheel of Icons. Okay, that lines up with Golgotha. All right. Now, 26M. Yep. And then the moons, we want 2 of them. Okay, we have Golgotha lined up with the crown of thorns on the crucifixion, lined up with 26M for 26 March, lined up with the waxing crescent right before the new moon. So I think that's...
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme. To follow the crucifixion theme, I should select the crown of thorns. By following the clues in the Bibles and the architect's notes, the crucifixion took place on the 8th of Nisan 3793, according to the astronomers of that time. That would correspond to March 26th in the year 33 on a modern calendar.
Yeah, I think we're good. You can't guess the right moon once you do. Oh, I don't have enough. But well, whatever, it's fine. I'm pretty sure we got it. Okay. All right. Going for broke. Here we go. I think this is right.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
How the crap? Maybe I needed to take out my arm? I don't know. Maybe that was the problem. I don't know. Kind of seems like bullcrap to me, but who knows? Yep, I pulled the lever. Was I not supposed to? Yeah. I don't know. Well, that's frustrating. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, replay the whole bleeping chapter. Oh. I could just replay this, apparently. The Trial of Faith. I'm not going to do it now. But I guess I could replay this. I could replay the Emily thing too, but I want to see how that plays out. Are you freaking kidding? Like, what the... Okay. That is definitely not clear what the frick, but okay. I do not. I do not. No, I mean, I don't even have to replay the chapter. Like, they had the sections... I see what you're saying. The chapter within the episode. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not replaying the whole episode, but I can replay that last chapter. Yeah. That's potentially correct. Okay, well. Go screw off, Xexor. You successfully figure out all the clues, and you still get screwed over. That's lovely. Was that the upper left one that was in red though? Because I should have hit 4, so I had enough. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I'm exhausted for tonight between the heat and the tenseness of the episode and stuff. With Emily and then that, I think I'm done. I don't really think I can handle anymore. I was gonna go to sleep, like take off my shirt, just lay in bed naked or something, so I don't die. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow here. We'll be doing more Close to the Sun. See ya. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.